Right, so I want to do another video talking about the Wii U again, because as you know, it has been released over in the US and stuff, so there's a lot of kind of news and reviews and people's thoughts coming out about the Wii U that's getting me thinking. It's not out in the UK yet, so I'm yet to play it and give like a solid verdict for myself, but based on other people's opinions, I've got kind of thoughts together and kind of I want to know if the Wii U can salvage Nintendo's kind of reputation as one of the three big consoles and one of the most popular home consoles, because Nintendo's always been a very popular home console. Even back in the day with the NES and the SNES, N64, and arguably the GameCube was very popular. It had just as much kind of power as the PS2. It was offering the same games as PS2, like in multi-platform, of course, and stuff like that. And it was par with the PS2 and the original Xbox, and they were always known as the three consoles that kind of always warring it out together. And then when the Wii was released, obviously it was very popular. It was very popular with families and casual gamers. I had one myself. I've still got one actually, and I love it. But I prefer the kind of homegrown games like Zelda, Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart, all this. I didn't really get things like multi-platforms on the Wii because it was so weak. It was weak compared to the PS3 and Xbox. And with this in mind, the PS3 and Xbox kind of went off course and up into the kind of high points of everyone's gaming lives. Everyone either has a PS3 or an Xbox, and then they've probably got a Wii on the side. That was what I've got. I've got a Wii, but it was only ever used in the release of a new game. I wouldn't come home from work or school or anything and just switch on my Wii, because I wouldn't know what to do on it. I wouldn't want to play it, apart from, like I said, when there's a big game out. But that's different with the PS3. I come home, I switch it straight on. I use it for kind of internet, chatting to friends, watching TV, playing multi-platform games. And that's the thing, people chose PS3 and Xbox for multi-platform because obviously you're getting a better product. But with the Wii U's release, I think they're trying to salvage those customers back and get those hardcore gamers back in, and try and get Nintendo up there with Microsoft and Sony again as the three companies battling it out, instead of the two companies, Microsoft and Sony, because I think they're offering these such big multi-platform AAA title games straight away that they want to pull these hardcore gamers in instantly. If you look, they've already got Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2, Mass Effect, Batman Arkham City. These were very popular games on 360 and PS3. And why would Nintendo want to release their own versions of these with the Wii U's release? It's obviously to pull those kind of hardcore gamers in, get people thinking, oh, I've already played this game, I wonder what it looks like and plays like on the Wii U. People will go and investigate, see that it's doing a good job, seeing that it's become kind of just below par or maybe par with the PS3 and Xbox versions, and think, oh, actually the Wii U's not as kind of weak and casual gamerish as I thought, or maybe I'll get one. And that's what I think they're going for by releasing these big kind of multi-platform games. And I think over time they could win back a lot of people and kind of secure themselves as one of the main three competitors again in the gaming market. Because I've watched a few videos of Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, and to me it looks exactly the same. You've got the great online multiplayer games, you've got zombies, you've got a full campaign, and it's exactly the same as PS3 and Xbox. Slight kind of, I watched the IGN review and they said there was a slight kind of frame rate difference between the Wii U and the two other consoles, but it shows kind of intent that they want to get into that serious hardcore gamer online market by their offering kind of proper online games. Big AAA titles like Assassin's Creed 3. As you know, that is a massive game, and it looks great. And what's great as well is you can play it all on the gamepad on such a small screen. So playing Call of Duty on a handheld small screen is something that I could see being very, very popular. So I think over time, Nintendo are going to kind of crawl themselves back up. But I think there's only one thing that's going to stop that, is the release of the PS4 and Xbox. I think it's just a couple of years late, the Wii U, because the Wii U's offering the same amount of power as the PS3 and Xbox at the moment. But we can't forget that the PS3 and Xbox have been out for a few years now, and they're kind of coming up to the end of their life cycle, and they're going to be talking about the PS4 and Xbox 720 or whatever you want to call it. So I think the Wii U has to be prepared for when these new consoles come out, and see if it can kind of compete with it. So, but at the moment, I think it's done really well to have such big launch games such as Assassin's Creed, Batman, everything like that, Mass Effect, Call of Duty, and it's taken the PS3 and Xbox good 5-6 years to get to that level of gaming, but the Wii U's gone for it straight away. So yeah, I think Nintendo are going to have a very successful console on their hands if people give it a chance and do a bit of research into it. It will take time to take off, but I think once people know about it, it's going to take off. So yeah, that was just a little video talking about the Wii U again. As usual, leave your thoughts down below, and I will see you in my next video.